The latest Young and the Restless developments suggest that Audra Charles is about to make one of the boldest and most unpredictable moves of her life. A move that might finally show a more human, emotional side of her beneath all that manipulation and ambition. For the first time in a long while, Audra isn't scheming for power, money, or personal gain. Instead, she's about to risk everything, her freedom, her career, and even her fragile reputation, to help someone she once truly cared for. Noah Newman. The situation is spiraling fast. Noah's life has taken a dark and uncertain turn after his mysterious car crash, and the circumstances surrounding it are murky at best. At first, it seemed like a tragic accident, but as clues start surfacing, suspicions begin to form. There's a growing sense that Noah's crash wasn't just a twist of fate, that someone might have intentionally run him off the road. And the name that keeps popping up in whispers and uneasy conversations is Mitch, a man connected to Sienna Bacall, who herself seems to be entangled in something shady. This is where Audra comes into play. Audra has a long, complicated history with Noah, dating back to their time in Los Angeles. That chapter of her life has always been wrapped in mystery. There was talk of a dangerous situation she got herself into back then, something illegal, something that Holden Novak once helped her escape from. To this day, no one in Genoa City truly knows what happened, but Holden has never stopped implying that Audra was deeply involved in something criminal or scandalous. He saved her once, but whatever went down left scars on both of them. Now, years later, those buried secrets are threatening to resurface. With Noah's life on the line and the investigation heating up, Audra finds herself holding information that could change everything. The trouble is, that same information could also incriminate her. It's a risky position. If she stays silent, she lets Noah's name and future hang in jeopardy. If she talks, she could face legal consequences herself. But what makes this twist so fascinating is that Audra seems willing to take the fall if it means protecting Noah. Her reaction when she heard about Noah's crash revealed everything the audience needed to know. The normally composed and calculating Audra visibly broke down, shaken, worried, and angry all at once. It was a rare glimpse of her vulnerability, one that showed she still harbors deep feelings for Noah. For all her bravado and ruthless ambition, it turns out her heart isn't as cold as she pretends. Those feelings, buried beneath layers of pride and self-preservation, are now bubbling back to the surface. The tension builds as Nick Newman, determined to uncover the truth behind his son's accident, begins connecting dots that lead straight to Audra's past. He knows she's hiding something, and his instincts tell him that her secret could be the key to cracking the case. The audience senses the pressure closing in, Audra caught between the fear of exposure and the pull of her conscience. For once, her mind and heart are at war. Eventually, it's expected that Audra will step forward, not as the cunning corporate strategist we've always known, but as a woman who is ready to make things right. Her decision to come clean, potentially confessing what happened in Los Angeles, her connection to Holden, and what she knows about Mitch, could be the turning point of this entire storyline. Her confession might be exactly what Nick needs to finally make sense of Noah's accident and the dangerous web surrounding it. But that act of truth-telling won't come without consequences. There's talk that Audra's disclosure could place her in serious legal jeopardy. She could face arrest if her involvement in past illegal dealings becomes public knowledge. Still, the irony is that this risk might be the very thing that redeems her in the eyes of others, and perhaps, most importantly, in her own eyes. There's also speculation that if her information helps Nick solve the case, Victor Newman might take notice. Victor has always valued loyalty and decisive action, even when it comes from unexpected places. If Audra's actions save Noah and bring justice to the situation, Victor might surprise everyone by offering her another chance, perhaps even reinstating her role in Vibrante, the cosmetics company project she once dreamed of running. That potential redemption arc would fit Victor's complex moral code, rewarding cunning and courage when they serve the greater Newman interest.